Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be doing my face full of Shop My Stash. If you hear some noise in the background, my daughter is playing. She's got all kinds of little toys on the floor with her. So I've already done my skin prep or skincare. So I'm going to start with the NYX Marshmallow Primer. I know last month I don't think I posted anything. Things were really busy as far as the kids. My son started school back. My daughter is mobile. She is all over the place now. And she is also a Velcro baby. So anywhere that I go, she has to go. So I didn't really get a chance last month. This month I am trying really hard to upload at least once a week. I know last month I really didn't wear much makeup because I just felt drained and didn't have much energy. So now I've kind of got energy back and I've kind of learned what my daughter will and won't allow as far as where she has to be when I'm doing stuff. So that is where I'm at. I would like to upload at least once a week, and then maybe eventually work my way up to twice a week. So hopefully I'm able to work on that. If you like these kinds of videos, make sure to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below what your favorite makeup products are. I have been on a low buy no buy because I have actually been working on paying some stuff off as far as debt goes. I've been watching some of I've been watching this guy, Caleb Hammer. He gets with people that are in like serious debt to the point where they may need to look at bankruptcy. And it really made me think about what I want to leave my kids and what I want for myself in the future. And I need to go grab my eye primer. So watching those videos really got me thinking about what I want for my future and my partner and my kids. And we want to try and buy a house sooner rather than later. And the first thing that they talk about on that show is basically your spending habits, what you need and what you want. And it really opened up my eyes. I sat down and figured out where all my debt is and how much it is and the best way to go about paying it off. Now, my partner also has debt. I didn't include his in mine just because it's going to be a little bit harder to pay his off. And I think focusing on one and then I can help him out. He does pay the majority of the bills, especially the big bills like rent, the phone bills, things like that. So he doesn't really have anything left over to get a head start on that. I pay my own car payment and then I try to help with smaller bills. And so far that has been working for me. And I'm hoping, if you look at your bank statements, it tells you if you make minimum payments on whatever card that it will take so long to pay it off. And then if you pay a higher amount, it'll give you like one or two higher amounts that you can pay and how long it'll take it off. I really don't feel like spending the next 10 years paying off debt, so I am doing my best to hunker down now and get as much paid off as quickly as possible. I personally know a lot of people, especially in America, have quite a bit of debt. It's not something that's really taught in schools as far as how to manage money or how to build credit. So it wasn't something that was really taught when I was in school, and I wish it was, because it's a really important part of life. And it's something that a lot of people have to fumble around and figure out for themselves, which sucks. So that is what I have been working on. And so far I'm doing good. I have one more payment on a medical bill, and then that will be gone. And then I have another one that's way less than the one that I'm about to pay off. So I can focus on that. Those are the medical bills from having my daughter. She got one, and then I got one, instead of them just combining it. Which I don't understand how they can bill a baby, but they do. So once those are knocked out, then I will be able to work on my credit cards and then my car, which I am excited about because it is something. She's playing with the box. It's something that I've broken down to make it feel doable, and something that I think a lot of people don't realize is it does take time. They think that it's only going to take a couple of months, but really it can take years. And we as a family have cut back on pretty much everything. We don't go out, we don't really eat fast food. Yeah? You having fun? So, I do think that watching that show has really helped me. And I am excited to see what I owe go down. That way I can start building my emergency fund and start saving for retirement. And part of that has made me realize that I need to do a low buy or just a no buy. I have not been buying any new products really, and I have been using up what I have. So like shampoo, conditioner, I haven't been buying backups or anything like that. We don't buy something until we're completely out. So I really feel like we have started saving quite a bit of money by changing perspective and changing gears, which I'm quite happy about, and I'm hoping that we will get everything that we are working for. So it hasn't made me, I did try project panning, but it's not for me, just because I like to switch up what I'm using fairly often. I don't want to be stuck with using something until it's gone. I want to use my favorite things, switch them out whenever I want. So that's why I am doing Shop My Stash instead of Project Pan now. And I have actually been doing my makeup more because I don't feel like I'm going to burn myself out or anything like that. So I had used the e.l.f. Soft Glam and the e.l.f. Hydro Camo Concealer, and now I'm going to go into my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Souffle Bronzer. And I'm just going to warm up my face a little bit. I don't have a mirror in front of me, so I'm having to use these little mirrors that come with the products, and that's not real easy. I did change my location to where I can have, you okay? To where I can have natural lighting. I feel like it makes it easier to do your makeup, and it's more true to how it looks when you would go outside or something like that. Because artificial lights can make your makeup look really good in one lighting, and then in a different lighting it looks really harsh. So I really like doing natural lighting. Now I'm gonna go in with the NARS Hot Escape Cheek palette that they came out with this year. I really like this. I know a lot of people weren't excited because it was essentially the same thing that they always do in different packaging. However, I did not own this, so it was exciting for me, and I really enjoy it. I think that their highlighter in Ophelia is probably my favorite highlighter in my entire collection. I just feel like it is so pretty and natural looking that, I don't know, it's just so pretty to me. Like, you can see it. And then for blush, I'm gonna go in with the Unearthly Cosmetic Dusk. It's like a peachy shade. I know usually I put my highlighter on after my blush, but it doesn't hurt to change things up. I really like the Unearthly powder blushes. I think they are so easy to use. So now I'm going to set my face with, I want to say this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder that I have, but I don't have the bottom of the container, so I'm not sure. But I am going to do that real quick, and then I will be back. Alright, now that I have set my face, I think I'm going to use the Nomad Orient Express palette that I pulled out. I would say this is very, what you got there? This is very neutral. With pops of color. So I like how they have like a matte green and then like a shimmer green, matte blue, shimmer blue. They have plenty of neutral colors, but I think I'm gonna go with the blue and yellow. So I'm going to start with the blue, since I think the blue is gonna show up a little bit darker. Oh wow, that's really nice. So it's definitely buildable. And it's really soft, not like in a way where it kicks up a lot in the pan, but just, it's like a soft blue. It's called Bon Voyage. It's really pretty. And then next I'm going to go in to Golden Age and put that on the inner half. I really enjoy two-tone looks, especially with shimmers. I think they are so pretty. And I feel like you don't really see a lot of yellow eyeshadows. I don't know if it's just me or if anyone else feels that way. You don't really see a lot of yellow. I know green has been a really big color this year. I love green eyeshadow. I think it's one of my favorites. Okay, and then I'm gonna go into White Glove, which is just a white, actually, no, I'm gonna go in with Guilty 12. It's more of a beige color to blend some of that out in the crease. And I will say I've not had any fallout. I do tend to go too low when I'm doing my eyeshadow. I usually do it first before my face makeup, but I was not thinking today, so. But I still think it looks really, really nice. I do feel like there are some repetitive shades in this palette. I guess they're different in the undertone, but other than that, I'm going in with L'Oreal. I'm just working it right there. It doesn't really make a whole difference. I think one thing that is missing in this palette is a deepening shade. I think that could have been something that was implemented in place of one of these matte neutrals. Shimmers. Trying to find the brush I use for shimmer. Alright, so I'm going to go in to Istanbul, I think it is. It's like a gold shimmer. It's very pretty. I am going to spray it. It is very gold. It's like a metallic. I like that. That is really pretty. What do you think like that? And I always spray once I pick the shimmer up on my brush so that I'm not really mixing whatever I'm using into the powder, because that can mess with the integrity of the eyeshadow. So that is the gold shade. And then I'm going into Simple and Pass, which is the blue. Slightly harder to pick up and kind of chunky. It came up chunky, but it is really pretty. Wow, okay. Those are really metallic. I did have a little bit of fallout on that one, but that was really my fault for picking so much up. I feel like it did not come out as vibrant on this side, so I'm just trying to build it up to the same as the other side. Alright. And then I'm going to work on blending them together so that they're not so harsh. To get that gradient effect. I like that. Alright, I'm going to do my eyeliner and mascara, and I'll be back for the lips, and I'll be back for the finish. Alright, so this is the finished look. I did take some of the Golden Age and put it on the lower lash line. I used my NYX Professional Retractable Lip Liner in Nude and the Willy Wonka Lip Gloss for my lip combo. And for my eyelashes, I just used the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. So this is the finished look. Let me know down below if you want to see more than one look with the Shop My Stash. I did pull like multiple blushes and palettes, or I could create another look with the palette. Let me know, and I hope to see you guys soon.